Hello everyone, welcome to Cardano Catalyst TV. I'm Mi Jung and today we welcome a very special guest, Mr. Ninh from Snap Relay. Hello, how are you?
Hi Mi, hi everyone. Very nice to meet you. I'm doing great, super excited to be here.
Thank you so much. So first question, can you share with us your proposal that you submitted for Fund8 and why does your team have this idea?
Yeah, absolutely. We have two proposals in Fund8, but the one that I'm gonna tell you about today is the Mentor-mentee Bounties eLearning. Why we're the team to execute on this idea and why we came up with this idea. It's quite simple because about 2 years ago, I helped 938,000 people get jobs in tech at big companies like Google, Facebook, Amazon, and so on. But when I look at the numbers, less than 13% were diverse. I know that talent is universal. However, opportunities are not. So we want to create a new way for equal opportunities for everyone. And especially when it comes to tech and technology, if you graduate or you learn and you want to get a job as a software engineer, you have to pass something called a coding test. Now, coding test tends to disqualify underrepresented and self-taught engineers. And at the same time, it doesn't test for the real skill. It just tests if the person practiced the coding test or not. And that's why we believe that there has to be a much better way. And here's the better way that works. When it comes to building the dev ecosystem, access to good, practical, hands-on experience and projects via us and our partners funding open source bounties, workshops, and hackathons to incentivize senior developers, mentors in this case, to get paid and connect with newcomers, new contributors who can help them compete for these bounties. The newcomers and new contributors would get teaching or mentorship and as well as hands-on experience to be more competitive. And the mentors will not only get paid, but also will be known to be able to lead teams to complete projects, not just to be able to complete big projects. We have been pretty successful at doing this. I think in the past week, actually, this week, not past week, this week, 2 of our mentees have gotten jobs. One of them has gotten a job at Siemens Energy Lab. And over the past 4 months, we've helped 46 people, mentees who came to us who didn't know how to code. And through our mentor-mentee program, we were able to help 60% of people who are self-taught engineers to become professional engineers.
Wow, this is very wonderful. So I think that in the future, maybe I will join this program.
Yeah. You are welcome.
Yes.
Overqualified.
Thank you. Okay. So, and how can your team, you have your team already, and how does this project be implemented?
So I have 3 co-founders who are way more technical than myself. We deeply understand the challenges of people who are trying to learn and become developers and trying to find a job, simply because all of us are self-taught developers. And we have had amazing mentors in our life that help us get to where we are today, right? I have a deep experience in HR tech. My co-founders have deep experiences in many different industries, including Web3 and blockchain. We have a team of 38 engineers, developers. 8 of them are fully dedicated on building the Web3 portion of our product. And of course, we're building on Haskell, Plutus, Marlowe, Prism, and Kotlin, because that's the Cardano stack.
Thank you so much for your sharing. So where can the community track your team's activities?
Yeah, great question. This project is actually open source. We will be releasing the GitHub for the on-chain practical resume portion of the mentor-mentee proposal. We will also have, well, actually we invite everyone to join us on Discord to connect with us, right? We make ourselves available. Me and my whole co-founding team are extremely approachable. And I know that people are busy and they don't always have time to, go on our GitHub and check the repository and all the commits that we're doing and proactively reach out to us, stay in touch. You can always go to Discord. We are actually committed to have monthly updates for the community, including in hosting breakout rooms and after town halls for the community. We've hosted one for the past 3 weeks. They've been super amazing. Some on open source projects. Today we just finished SSI and proof of reputation that talked about the on-chain practical resume. So once we get funded, right? Or even before, love to invite you to a breakout room. Some of them will be purely Snappelia updates to keep the community in the loop.
This is really awesome. I didn't know about the breakout room that you host, but I will definitely take a slot. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so do you have any other thing to share with the voter and ask for their vote?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, please vote yes on Mentor-mentee Bounties and eLearning. I know that this is a moonshot project, right? Our mission is to get 1 million underrepresented and self-taught engineers in tech in the next couple of years. And in order to do that, we not only need funding, but we need your help. We need your partnership, collaboration. We need your feedback, right? And for anyone who wants to join our mentor-mentee program, this is an open call, right? We have a Web3 track for mentees. We have a full stack track for mentees, as well as the AI track for mentees. Just let me know. I'm super easy and open to reach out to. Would love to connect with anyone. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Mr. Ninh. And everyone, if you want to vote for his projects, please come to IdeaScale or the voting app and search for Mentor-mentee Bounties and eLearning and vote for the team. Thank you for watching Cardano Catalyst TV, and I'm Mi Jung.